Hi, my name is Maura Harris, and I'm a co-representative for the Dramatists Guild, Pittsburgh Region. You're watching In Their Own Voices, where we're showcasing local playwrights reading their own plays themselves. Today's playwright is Dramatists Guild member Michael McGovern. Michael has a BA from Point Park University and an MFA from Carnegie Mellon University, where he was the Schubert Fellow in Playwriting and won the Bud Yorkin Award. He's been produced at the 13th Street Theater, Nat Horn Theater, and the Workshop Theater, as well as more locally at the Pittsburgh Playhouse Junior, Bricolage, Prime Stage, and the Rage of the Stage. A little bit about Michael's play, The Thorns of the Flower Children. A gathering of friends in their 60s with a young millennial in their midst experience an evening of strong emotions, unbridled joys, and deep longings. Each character accepts the thorns in their lives as they begin a journey toward the perfect way to age to perfection. This scene takes place near the end of Act 2. So enjoy this segment by Michael McGovern.
Hi, I'm Michael McGovern, and I'll be sharing an excerpt from my play, The Thorns of Flower Children, for this year's digital edition of In Their Own Voices. Vicky, you could teach mostly online these days and even have more time for yourself. Martha, imagine it, Gerald, all of us watching out for each other, taking care of each other. Jan, it's even more than that. We're in transition from one kind of life to another. The past, present, and future all rolled into one. Martha, we are the five: the writer, the actress, the artist, the gardener, and the physician. Hell Atlantis. Sam, how cool is that? Gerald to Sam, why are you so interested in this happening? Sam, well, most of my friends currently exist either on a screen or on my phone. It's as if they're concepts and not real. I get a lot of likes on social media, but what does that mean? You are all so real to yourselves and each other. 40 years from now, I'd like to have friends like you. I want to come visit here, take pictures, and show everyone how it's done. Maybe an ongoing documentary. Jan, you're welcomed any time. Vicky to Gerald, think of it, we can truly be ourselves again. Gerald, this is a big step to take just like this. There's too much to consider, not the least of which would we all be comfortable living together with only our bedrooms for privacy. Vicky, but it's a lot more than that. You already commented earlier on how peaceful and quiet it is out here. You can grow wondrous flowers. Martha can write, Conrad can paint, and I can hear myself think. Jan, and I'll be den mother and start my homemade muffin business on the side. Martha, you make muffins? Vicky, oh, that's right, you missed brunch. Martha, damn. Jan, don't worry, I've got more. To Conrad, so, what do you say to another banana nut? Conrad, doesn't matter what I say. All of you have decided for me how I'm going to live out whatever time I have left with your cats, children, grandchildren. Christ, Jesus. What do I say to another banana nut? Are you kidding me? He storms outside again. Sam, oh man. He follows after Conrad. Jan to Martha. Okay, we're not sitting still this time. Jan and Martha follow. Vicky. So what's really bothering you about this? Her? Gerald. What are you talking about? Vicky. Really? Man from Norway? Jan never knew about your affair with Martha, and she kept it that way by referring to you as the man from Norway. But I always knew, and you had to know that I did. Gerald. And I always knew about your affairs. Vicky. We both strayed once or twice, but we've always returned to each other. We both need each other, feed off each other. That has never changed, nor will it. I forgive you if you forgive me. Besides, can you imagine either one of us without the other? Gerald. No, I can't. Vicky, then I see no problem unless, do you love her? Gerald, no, it was just, Vicky, I know, it was just one of those things. Like my one or two. Gerald, well, when I thought you didn't know, I didn't think I could handle the guilt of having both of you around. Vicky, well, you've been handling it pretty good all these years. Gerald, that's not the same thing. Vicky, do you think she loves you? Gerald, well, not like that. Vicky, oh, so the two of you have been talking about it. Gerald, our little fling had more to do with leftover lust from college still raging after all those years. And it happened during your Peyton Hetherington period. Vicky, oh, he was a terrible mistake. I deserve you fooling around on me during that time. And she probably did it to spite me. Oh, that bitch drives me crazy sometimes, but she's part of my life. I envy her and adore her. And I won't hold it against you or her. You're my true blue. They embrace and kiss as the others re-enter. Jan, Con, I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking. We got caught up in our selfish thoughts. And Martha, oops, I think we're interrupting something. Gerald, we were just having an unguarded moment. Vicky, yeah, for a second we thought we were in Norway. Martha, I guess we need to talk. Vicky, we do, but for now we're right as rain. I forgive you. And I've got my man. Martha, am I going to have to start respecting you? Vicky, yeah, I'm afraid so. Martha, I've always thought of you as Vicky, gently cutting her off. Save it for later, Martha. Jan, I don't know what any of this is about, and I don't think I want to. Conrad, as I was saying, Conrad, no. You're not being selfish. You're being excited about where your lives might be heading. Like Sam said, you have each other, not to mention children, cats. To Vicky, you were talking about your daughter, Dandy, and I started thinking about my lost son and my screwed up life. I'm very different from all of you. You might not even like me after you get to know me. Jan, oh, I think we already like you. Martha, yeah, we'll call it Conrad, you shouldn't have to call it because of me. All I'm saying is if I'm going to come to this, I need to come to it on my own. Gerald, he's right. He's got a lot to face. You can't force him to face it with strangers. Jan to Conrad, I'm sorry if we put you in an uncomfortable position. Conrad, well, it's not that uncomfortable. Well, a little. I mean, it's making me think, something I've been happy not to do for quite some time. I mean, part of me wants to give myself permission to start living again, to not be lonely anymore, even if it's only for just a year or two. But my dear Jan, do you really, really want to go through this? Martha, well, haven't you been listening to her? Let her do for you what she couldn't do for Karen. Jan, well, that's no reason either. I'm putting my needs and loss onto you, Conrad. Martha and I have been talking a lot about being alone. I've been lonely ever since Karen died, and having you all here has been a blessing. Too many people in the world are alone. I know, I treat some of them. Conrad, you are welcome to come here and just exist. Be who you want to be and be part of the world again. Conrad, I'll think about it. I really will. End scene.